The greatest tragedy in life is not failure. It's living without a vision, without a dream that burns in your soul. You're merely drifting, a ship lost in the fog, tossed by a wave you didn't choose. But what if you could see through the mist? What if you could chart a course so vivid, so real, that every step you take feels like destiny pulling you forward? This is the power of visualization. Not a fleeting daydream, but a deliberate act of creation, a force that bends reality to your will. Thomas Edison saw a glowing filament in his mind before it lit the world. Walt Disney sketched a mouse on a napkin before it built an empire. Your dreams, too, can reshape the world, but only if you dare to see them first. Picture this. A young Abraham Lincoln, hunched over a borrowed book by candlelight, his bare feet cold against the dirt floor of a log cabin. The world saw a boy with nothing, no wealth, no status, no prospects. But in his mind's eye, he saw something else, a nation united, a purpose greater than himself. That vision wasn't just a thought, it was a fire. It drove him through failure, through ridicule, through the weight of a fractured country, until he stood as the leader who held it together. Visualization is not wishing, it's not hoping. It's the act of building a world in your mind so clearly that your hands can't help but follow. Let's start with mindset, the foundation of everything. Your mind is a canvas, and every thought you entertain is a brushstroke. Paint carelessly, and you'll create a muddled mess, doubt, fear, and excuses piling up like storm clouds. But choose your colors with intention, and you craft a masterpiece. The mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. Scientists have found that athletes who visualize their performance, every muscle flexing, every move precise, can improve as much as those who physically practice. Your brain is a sculptor, chiseling your reality from the raw stone of your thoughts. So, what are you sculpting? A life of smallness, or a monument to your potential? Consider this. Every great achievement began as a picture in someone's mind. Henry Ford saw a car in every driveway when horses still ruled the roads. He wasn't a dreamer in the idle sense. He was a builder, and his blueprint was mental. Visualization demands clarity. You can't move toward a vague someday. Close your eyes right now. See your dream, whether it's a thriving business, a book with your name on the spine, or a life of freedom and impact. What does it look like? What does it smell like? Feel the texture of it under your fingertips. Hear the sound of that world. The sharper the image, the stronger the pull. Vagueness breeds inaction. Clarity breeds destiny. But clarity alone isn't enough. Belief is the fuel. Without it, your vision is just a pretty picture, a postcard you'll never visit. Belief is what turned a bankrupt Walt Disney into a legend. In the 1920s, he faced ruin, his first studio crumbling, his creation stolen. Yet he believed in a vision so fiercely that he poured his last dollars into a cartoon mouse named Mickey. That belief wasn't blind. It was a calculated act of faith in his own imagination. Doubt will whisper that your dream is impossible, that you're too small, too late, too ordinary. But belief shouts louder. It says, I am enough. It says, my vision is real. Feed that belief daily. Surround yourself with stories of those who defied the odds. Carnegie, who rose from a penniless immigrant to a titan. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter in a cafe, broke and grieving. Their belief wasn't luck. It was a choice. Now let's talk vision. Not the fleeting kind, but the kind that wakes you at 3 a.m., heart racing, as if the future is calling you to act. Vision is your North Star. When Steve Jobs imagined a computer in every home, he wasn't just innovating. He was seeing a world that didn't yet exist. Your vision must be bold enough to scare you. If it doesn't, it's not big enough. Ask yourself, what would I create if failure was an option? If time, money, or fear didn't exist? Write that vision down. Make it vivid. A house on a cliff with waves crashing below. A stage where you inspire thousands. A product that changes lives. See it until it feels more real than the chair you're sitting in. That's when it starts to move you. Purpose is what anchors that vision. Without it, you're chasing shadows. Purpose is the why behind your what. It's what kept Nelson Mandela unbroken through 27 years in a prison cell. His vision wasn't just freedom. It was a nation healed, a people united. Your purpose doesn't need to be global, but it must be personal. Why does your dream matter? Is it to lift your family? To create beauty? To solve a problem that haunts you? Purpose is a heartbeat of your vision. Find it, and every sacrifice, every late night, every rejection will feel like a step towards something sacred. Discipline is where the dream meets the grind. Visualization without action is just a movie in your head. Thomas Edison didn't just imagine a light bulb. He tested thousands of filaments, failing relentlessly until one glowed. Discipline is saying no to distractions, to comfort, to the easy path. It's waking up when the world is asleep, working when others scroll mindlessly. Create a system for your vision. Break it into steps. If your dream is a novel, write 500 words a day. If it's a business, make one call, send one email, learn one skill. Small actions, repeated daily, compound into empires. Discipline isn't sexy, it's sacred. It's the bridge between your mind's image and the world's reality. Action is a spark. You can visualize a skyscraper, but without the first brick, it's nothing. Action is messy, imperfect, terrifying, but it's also alive. When J.K. Rowling typed her first words, she wasn't a best-selling author. She was a single mother on welfare. That first keystroke was an act of defiance against her circumstances. Your first step doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be taken. Call that client. Sketch that idea. Run that mile. Every action you take is a vote for the person you're becoming. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect conditions. The world rewards those who move. Gratitude keeps you grounded. It's easy to chase a dream and forget what you already have. Gratitude is a lens that makes your vision brighter. Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty and abuse, never forgot to give thanks for her opportunities, her struggles, her breath. Every morning, name 3 things you're grateful for. Your health, a friend's laughter, the chance to try again. Gratitude doesn't just soften the grind. It amplifies your vision. It reminds you that you're already rich in ways that matter, and that richness fuels your courage to chase more. Adaptability is your edge. The path to your dream isn't a straight line. It's a labyrinth. When the Wright brothers dreamed of flight, they didn't just build one plane. They crashed, tweaked, rebuilt, and crashed again. Each failure was a lesson, not a defeat. Your vision will face obstacles. Money dries up, plans collapse, critics sneer. Adapt, pivot, learn. The world changes fast, but those who bend without breaking thrive. If your first idea fails, your vision doesn't. It evolves. Stay fluid. Stay curious. Stay relentless. Resilience is your armor. Dreams test you. They demand you rise after every fall. Consider Sylvester Stallone, rejected by every studio, broke, selling his dog to survive. Yet he clung to his vision of Rocky, a story of an underdog who wouldn't quit. He turned down offers to sell the script unless he could star in it. That resilience birthed a legend. Your dream will ask you to stand when you're battered. It will ask you to believe when no one else does. Resilience isn't just grit. It's trust in your vision, trust in yourself. Learning is a flame that keeps your vision alive. Every Titan was a student first. Benjamin Franklin, a printer's apprentice, devoured books and ideas, building a mind that shaped a nation. Your dream demands you grow. Read voraciously. Study your craft. Seek mentors. Every skill you acquire, every book you read, every failure you dissect sharpens your vision. The world belongs to those who learn faster than it changes. Now, stand at the edge of your dream. See it vivid, alive, pulsing with possibility. You are not your doubts, your fears, or your past. You are the architect of your future. Visualization is your blueprint, belief your foundation, action your hammer. Build. The world is waiting for what only you can create. Start today. Start now. Your dream is a destination. It's a journey, and every step you take makes it real.